What's up, guys? I'm going to show you today how to cook up some Gag Grouper quick and easy. It literally takes 4 ingredients, and the main ingredient is just going to be a little Zatarain's blackened seasoning. So let's go ahead and season up that grouper, throw it in the skillet, and get cooking. So literally all I did was took the grouper out of the bag, I rinsed it off and patted it down with a paper towel to make sure it was dry, and then I just evenly coated the grouper on both sides with that blackened seasoning, and that's it. Super duper easy. And then what we're gonna do is just go ahead and put in about half a stick of butter into that frying pan right there to finish off the grouper. Now what you're going to want to do is just turn it to medium heat, a little less than medium heat, to make that butter melt. And then another ingredient that I like to add, but it's just because I am literally a garlic fiend, is just a little bit of minced garlic, and I'll put that right in the butter. Alright, now once that butter is nice and melted, I will turn it up to about 6 and 7. I want to get that butter pretty hot just so when I put the grouper on, it's pan searing it, and I will show you what I mean whenever I throw that grouper on there. You'll know that the butter is ready because you'll start to see it bubble on the edges, and then it'll eventually start bubbling in the middle. That's how you know when it's ready. I'm gonna leave it for just a few more seconds and then I'll put that grouper on. Alrighty, this is the fun part. This is where you just lay the grouper right on. Now because fish cooks pretty quick, I like to put a lid on the top just to make sure I can get it cooked all the way through and nice and even. Now what you'll do is you'll leave the grouper on the first side for about 3 minutes or so. You'll know it's time to flip it when all of the edges of the grouper get nice and white and flaky. And then you'll flip it for about another 3 minutes with the top on. Now be careful when you take this lid off because it is going to be hot and the oil might splatter, so just be very careful. But as you can see, that grouper is delicious looking right now. I'm gonna put the lid back on so we can make sure to cook it all the way through. You'll know the grouper's done if you press it and it falls apart and the inside is fully white, then it's done and ready to go on whatever you want to put it on. I personally am putting it on a sandwich tonight just because someone told me about a grouper sandwich today and it sounded delicious. But that is the easy recipe. I'll show you the finished product here in just a few minutes, but if you have any questions about this recipe, leave those down below and I will make sure to answer them. And until next time, hope you guys are able to catch some fish and eat some tasty grouper. And there you have it, guys. The grouper is done. About 3.5 minutes on each side. As you can see, it's flaky, full of flavor, and that is ready to eat. Alrighty, and there you guys have it. That is the finished grouper. As you can see, I put it on a sandwich with some tomato, and it is going to be delicious. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, super duper easy recipe for grouper. Literally took me about 5 minutes to prep, and really the longest part of that was finding the ingredients in the pantry. Once you have it on there, 6-7 minutes total, and you have a delicious sandwich ready to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little easy grouper recipe. If you have any other questions for me, please leave those comments down below. And until next time, hope you're able to get out and eat some fish.